Welcome back to Big Fat Fish Cards. I think that the new Mega Evolution generation will be so much better than Scarlet and Violet, it's not even funny. And I have a couple reasons for that, and we'll get into that here in a second. The new Mega Symphonia, Mega Brave in Japanese, pulled up on TCG Player here, so we can look at some of the cards and some of the art rares and special art rares and stuff. I think that it will be so much better. Reason number one. We've had a generation of special art rares already. They haven't done this since the Wizards of the Coast, regular holos and stuff era, right? There hasn't really been a carryover of, the alt arts or the special illustration rares or the full arts from X and Y or the prime cards or the level X's or I guess Sun and Moon sort of had alt arts, but they were the only tag teams that were a little bit different, right? Sword and Shield was the first real alt art, but this is now generation number 2 of special illustration rares and illustration rares. So they've kind of figured out some of the kinks, right? We had a lot of not so great special illustration rares. I don't think they'll do another Terrapagos SIR. They did 2. I think they know, that's point number 2. Mega is way more liked and way better than Terra or Terrastalize or whatever it's called. It's a gimmick that more people like. More people prefer Megas over Terrastalizing, which is rightfully so, right? I also have a couple reasons looking at this set specifically. They started it with black and white for Scarlet and Violet, but they're doing new rarities. Each set has some sort of different, whether it's a gold card or the BWR or whatever. They're starting to experiment a little bit. It's not just like SIR, IR, full art, and that's it. They're starting to kind of step out and not just do, okay, well, we have gold cards for this set and that's it forever, and there's nothing else. They're switching up mid-generation, which they haven't really done before either, right? Sword and Shield. So many gold cards that suck. So many rainbows that are not great. But these gold cards, they're doing it correctly. We'll see how they come out in English, but if they have the texture I think they're going to have, it's going to be great. Another reason, I think we're on number 3, the full arts of this set look sweet. This is one of the first sets. Obviously, Destined Rivals and Journey Together had some pretty cool full arts with the trainers and stuff. So they started to get good there, but these full arts are so much better than the regular, Dondozo full art from Terrafest or Prismatic, whatever, with the solid blue background. We have Megas, we have some color going on. We have the regular guy behind him and the Mega Evolution, in frame. And you pull a full art and you're thinking, wow, this is actually a cool card. And people are actually, I know people, I was actually kind of hoping to pull a full art in this set. I opened 2 boxes, I didn't get a regular full art Pokemon. I pulled 2 SIRs, and I'm really sad about that. We see here, like, even Mega Manetric looks sweet. Abomasnow is white and green and purple and blue. Like, the colors are awesome. Alakazam has a cool art. He's back. Steelix, and they picked some pretty popular Pokemon for this set, which is what a theme I think they're going to stick with going into the new game, because the new game goes back to X and Y. It goes back to Kalos. So they're not going to have to try to fight through introducing new Pokemon. They might. I don't know, right? The new Megas, Mega Dragonite, probably not super well received. But there's not going to be a Percherunt, right? There's not going to be a Terrapagos. There's not going to be Chen Pao and Ting Lu and whatever what's the fish? The Chiyu? You know what I'm saying? They're going back to a region that is known already. People sort of liked X and Y region, sort of, right? It wasn't super hated. It was, but now it's not. But we look at some of the art rares. They're doing popular Pokemon. Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Venusaur, Alakazam, Steelix, Vulpix, Shuckle, right? But all the art rares to me are kind of the same, right? They're going to pick some popular Pokemon. They're going to do some non-popular Pokemon. If they're decent arts, like this Marshallow's really cool with the Pikachu up front. And that's how it's going to be, and that's how it goes, right? What I want to say about this set is the regular EX cards. The regular EX cards look good. In Japanese, they have good texture. You open a pack, you think you're getting a SAR because of the texture, and it's like, boom, Venusaur EX. You're like, fuck. But that's exciting. People like that. The Japanese cards are going for $2, right? That's a lot for a Japanese regular EX. The yellow text pops. Obviously not on the green card as much, but right, it's got the little mega colors, and he's coming out of the card. But the texture on the cards look really good. But that, and then my last and final reason, the sets that they've released the names of, right? Phantasmal Flames. We're getting Mega Gengar, Mega Charizard. After that, we're getting Mega Dragonite. If they do them well, they have potential to be way better than Scarlet and Violet ever was. Mega Dragonite, Mega Gengar, Mega Charizard, like those cards are already expensive. People love those cards. So if they give us more of that, I don't see them doing another Stellar Crown, another Terrapagos. Obviously, every set has good cards. There's not going to be another Obsidian Flames that has a $55 Charizard as the top hit. These gold cards are going to be a couple $100, I think. And we didn't really see that before Surging Sparks. The Pikachu came out. I think the Pikachu is really what changed the whole market. People were thinking it was going to be 250, and then it went to 500, and it kind of stayed at 500 for a while. Obviously, now it's back down to 280, 300, somewhere around there. But, they didn't think that the market could take that. They thought, it sales at 400 pre-release, and then it's going to dip way down. And then it kept going up. It kept going up after release, which is crazy if you were in the game before this. Obviously, now you know that nobody can predict this, and it's anybody's guess about how much cars are going to be. The BWRs are $400 still. The Victini's $500, right? Like they're coming out with shit that just is crazy. So I think that these sets are going to be really good. I have hope, and all of the SIRs look cool. Like I know from Mega Brave, we'll go back just for 1 second. I know more than one person is specifically going after this card. They want this card the most out of Mega Brave. That's a set with the Lucario SIR, the Venusaur SIR, and they want this one the most because they're good. They're just good. It's $47 for a Japanese SAR. That's kind of a lot. And obviously, we're going to see prices continue to fall and go down as the set comes out, and then English comes out. English, this Lily card will not be as much in English, which Japan and I'm not going to say it, y'all get it. Let me know what you think. Is it a good set? Is it going to be good sets going forward? Are we going to go back to, getting mid-sets after mid-set after mid-set? Or are we finally in an era that's going to be insane artwork, crazy Pokemon, popular Pokemon? I just hope they don't disappoint us with Charizard, and I think we're cooking. So let me know in the comments what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. And shop my stuff, link in the description. I will see you guys later. Bye.